Hi, my name is Ogechi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. If you've been here before and if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. In this video, I want to talk about some of the benefits of learning how to make beats. I recently started learning how to make beats and I think it has been so beneficial. Like, first of all, my first benefit, like the most important one for me, is that I have a new hobby. I didn't think that the older I got, I'll get new hobbies. You know, when we're small, you just write, my hobby is this, that, this, and I felt maybe I'll just have those hobbies till I die. But somehow, learning new skills could be a hobby, and this one is one of my favorites so far. Learning how to make beats has been sweet. Just understanding how producers have been making the beats I used to record on all this while is something else. It's not that I've not even witnessed people making beats before. It's just I never put my eye down to maybe follow what they were doing or pay attention to the process. I just know that they will touch some things in Fruity Loops or whatever software they are using. So it's been really nice. I've enjoyed it so far. That's my first benefit. I think because it gave me a new hobby that I enjoy doing, and it's great for pastime. It's great for me to convert my energy to just use my hobbies are things that help me be better, feel better, even if it's just as little as taking a walk. So I feel like it has a way of doing that. Making beats has a way of making me feel better or just be better. It can brighten my mood if I'm bored like this now. Open laptop and start playing around. So yeah, it's a very nice. See the way I'm smiling like it's one serious thing, but it's a very nice hobby for me. Then another benefit of knowing how to make beats or learning to make beats as an artist is the fact that you can make more music. Like, when I say make more music, it might be to release it or just to put it out there, because sometimes when I make things, I just turn it into demos and do a video and put it on my page on Instagram or any other app. So it could just be for the sake of making more music. One of the things that stopped me from making a lot of music was I didn't have a lot of beats that were not licensed, or you know, when they say a beat is free, there's still license that you have to buy to use it commercially. So I didn't have access to such beats that are license free, or you can just put out the song with somebody's beats. Now it's sweet. I can wake up, make a beat that is to my standard, put my vocals on it, mix it, master it, put it out there tomorrow. Nobody's going to tell me you are owing me the royalty for this sample. It's not even about sharing the royalty, but it's the fact that to clear some of these things is not easy. And you know, that's independence that is under the name independent artist feels more real when I do that, when I can make my beats, do everything from scratch to finish and just move on with dropping the song. It's sweet. And I think that with that, I'll probably be able to release more music than I ever have. In a year, most times, since 2017, in a year, I've never been able to do more than 2 songs. Some I can't even find them on the net because I didn't properly distribute when I first started. I used to distribute on those pirate websites at that time, before I found out about SoundCloud and then found better ways to do distribution and all that. So it's going to be beautiful to watch how much more songs I can drop because I can now make beats. I think that's one important benefit of learning how to make beats as an artist. Then another important benefit is you save costs. If you learn how to make beats, you are probably saving at least 20% of the 100% cost you would use to put out music or release music commercially. You would need to first have a beat to sing on and get your engineer to mix and master. So if you don't even have a beat in the first place, just know that you are going to pay money. When I first started recording, I'm sure that I could get a beat for 10,000. Now, there's no 10,000 naira beat that I've seen. I've not been seeing 10k beats. Beats are now 40, 50, 60,000 upwards. And the bigger the producer, the more expensive they charge you. There's 150k beats, there's 1 million naira beats, there's 5 million naira beats. You get the gist. So I think that you would save costs, definitely. You would definitely save costs if you make your beats by yourself. I'm not saying everybody should be a beat maker, but I mean, it's condition that makes crayfish to be the way that it is. So I think just having that skill for me has been beneficial in saving me the cost of paying for production. Now, maybe I won't be able to get the inspiration behind certain people's beats, but with the kind of beats that I make, I'm mostly making music that I create from scratch, and as a songwriter, I love it. That's one of my favorite things to do, making songs from scratch before they even get me a beat where I now put it on. So what's there to lose if you actually learn how to make it? Nothing really. You're gonna make more money, or save more money rather. You're going to save more money if you learn how to make beats. So many other skills that if you actually add it to your skill set as a music artist, you save a lot of cost. If you learn videography, learn photography, simple things, graphic design. I have this video I spoke on skills that artists should have these days. So I mean, you can check it out on my page. It will definitely open your eyes to the fact that they will say jack of trades, master of none, but artists, they do all. The artists will even hype their song. They are the one that will market. They will do routine and dance. Artists will stand on top of their head to promote. That's a marketer's job. But you find artists doing 10 to 20 things unintentionally, but because they just have to. So yeah, that's another benefit of knowing how to make beats. That's another benefit of knowing how to make beats. So this one is it just came to me when I was writing the topic that because I now know how to make beats, I truly appreciate the effort that goes into making beats. So I think that's another benefit. Before, I'm guilty of, I just diss people's beats. I just hear beats, I'm like, But with the work that goes into making a beat sound nice, if I hear somebody's half-baked beat, I'll be like, guy, you try. The effort alone is, oh shit. What kind of country do I live in? There should be lights. There should be 24/7 lights in this country by now. It's 2025. What are we doing? Why is there no lights? Why are content creators still suffering no power? And people that even run businesses have to run jail. Nigeria needs to do better. Learning how to make beats has made me more appreciative of production, of producers, of people who even contribute a melody, people that are just part of the music making process. It's such a beautiful thing, music in general. So for me, I just feel like now that I can see what effort is put into it, I'm able to tell a lot more people more thank yous. I'm able to appreciate every beat that has been given to me for free. I was pretty appreciative before, but now the perspective is just more and it's deepening. Like I can see it from everybody's angle now. It's like not being a teacher before and you're just being anyhow in class to your teacher, and then you have to teach during NYSC. You will now see why it is good to be a good student, so that you will not give your teacher headache, because students will give you headache. If you're an NYSC teacher, it's going to be crazy. So I feel like that's the same thing. It gives me more perspective now, and thank you to everybody that's given me free beats before. I'm so thankful. I'm going to make sure that if there's anyone I've not used, I'll use it though. But I'm pretty sure every free beat I was given, I've used it for the purpose. Some people gave me beats for freestyles online when I'm doing a contest. Some people gave me beats to drop my small singles. Some people gave me beats to practice a cover or actually do a cover. So thank you to everybody. If you not watch it, but thank you reach you where you are. Yes, that's how appreciative I am now. So what else does knowing how to make beats afford me? How else does it make me feel? What's different? Another benefit of learning how to make beats, I think it's already part of being able to make more songs, but I would say in this way it is more like I can now release more music in general. So I don't know if I hit on that already, but I wanted to really say that that's one of the important benefits to being able to drop more songs. Has been one of my goals since 2022, but I couldn't even drop 2 songs in 2022 if I remember correctly. So I'm very thankful that now I can do more of that in 2025. Drop at least, I should have at least 5 singles this year. That's exciting just thinking about it. I have one coming up already this month, so I'm just glad that I can do that for myself. Another thing that knowing how to make beats has afforded me is I can play instruments without actually knowing how to play instruments. It may not be important for some people, but it's a major benefit for me. When I was, how old was I when I made this goal? I don't even know. But I was still a teenager then, and I told myself that I wanted to know how to play at least 5 instruments before I was 40. It's funny to think about now because I'm not very well on my way to it. I tried to learn the recorder when I was really young. I tried to learn the keyboard and I stopped. Then I have this guitar now that I've been learning to play for over 4 years. For more than 4 years, I've been learning to play the guitar. So not knowing how to play any instrument fully was annoying. But the minute I picked up production as a side skill or let's say hobby, I knew how to play instruments inside the beats. So it's fun. I think it's really fun knowing how to play instruments now. And it gave me a wider understanding of music. I'm finding myself wanting to know more musical terms and use them rightly because I'm now trying to work around beats. And I feel like maybe by the time I get tutored or I keep learning those instruments, I'll do much better because I'm already so great with playing with instruments inside a beat and knowing, oh, this instrument can fit this one can fit here. You know, the balance, the arrangement of beats, those things are really, really helpful. So I think that's another benefit for me. Learning how to make beats has just made me feel like, yo, you can play instruments. Yes, even if it's not real life. Oh, yeah. So another benefit for me for learning how to make beats is I have another added skill. I'm not one of those people that has been able to join my mates in learning like data science, data analysis. Although I started that course and I ran away because, well, I don't know, I didn't find it very interesting. But there's so many skills that they poached to me when I was still new in the labor market, like when I just graduated university at that time. So I didn't think that I picked up on most of those. Now, learning to make beats feels like you just added +1. It's like the time when I learned how to when I learned how to make a website. Then I did a course for it. We paid money, they gave me certificates. The truth is, if you even ask me to build one now, if I don't follow that my guide and everything, I may not be able to do it anymore. But that was how it felt at that time. When I finished that course, I had added a skill to my skill set, and it felt like if they told me, oh, list it, I would list part of those things. When I learned how to do graphic design, like I did a course and I could use GIMP, I could use Adobe Illustrator and a bunch of other tools like Canva. It felt like I have added a skill. So when I go for interviews, I can say I have basic graphic design skill as part of my, is that a soft skill or a hard skill? Yeah, as part of my skills, you get the idea. So yes, it feels like that in this realm too. In the music realm, I've added another skill. If I learn to play the guitar tomorrow, that's another skill, playing the guitar. So it's like that. It's like learning to sing. I don't think that people are learning how to sing. If you didn't know how to sing before and you should learn how to sing, that's an added skill. So that's what it feels like. If you learn how to make beats, you're adding another skill to your advantage. It's not really for anybody first, if you ask me. It is for you, the artist, or sometimes for the people around you. Because there are people who just learn how to make beats and it's not even for them. They are not artists. They now end up blessing people with that skill. So I think that's it for me. The last thing I'll say on the benefits of making beats or learning how to make beats, for me, it has been, I'm able to turn my old freestyles and demos into actual studio records now. I don't need to say, oh, when I get the beat made. Now I can get the beat made. So that's one benefit for me. I don't think I can take it for granted. It's priceless. Being able to turn some of my freestyles that honestly, when I make them, I'm going crazy like, oh my god, this is so dope. But the beat I did it on is a beat I need to buy, and I don't get money by beats, so I have not buy the beats. I've just kept it. So I have so many of those demos, and it feels like I'm going to be able to offload them and just build my catalog. By the time you check Spotify, you see Isigo with over 100 songs. That's really a goal. I'm tired of hoarding. What is the point of having a gift and not sharing or using it to bless people, or even if it's just for me to release for myself, which is not possible. Even if you listen to your song by yourself, people will join you at some point. So if everybody will get an audience, I think I should keep putting songs out there, and this skill has enabled me or is enabling me to do that, and I'm so grateful for it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. These are some of the benefits for me, and it's been a beautiful journey learning how to make beats. It's been maybe 3-4 months now. I think if I'm not overshooting, maybe it's just about 3 months, and it's been beautiful. I learned on YouTube, in case you're curious. YouTube. I've picked up tips from people on Twitter too. When I talk about it, people tell me, oh, reduce the EQ, increase the this. They give me some tips like that, but I went to YouTube when I wanted to learn, and I'll mirror what somebody's doing. Then I practiced and did more and more. Before I knew it, I've done over 20 beats, and I'm improving every day, I think. So if you enjoyed watching this video, thank you for watching to this point. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope that you enjoy my other videos as well, and you come back to watch more and more and more. Well, until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye.